In our ongoing series of building the AR-15, we're now going to take a look at the buttstock, and there's lots of different options available, lots of different parts that are related to the stocks, and in this series we're going to go through and take a look at some of those. So we'll put the camera on a tripod and we'll take a closer look at stock options for the AR-15. We can talk about accessories for stocks. There's lots of different options for stocks, but there's also quite a few options and upgrades and accessories you can get for your stock. The most common would be for a typical carbine style simple stock like this one, which offers no type of recoil absorption. You can get a very inexpensive butt plate, which is designed to fit real easily with no tools or snaps or buttons or anything. Just fits real easily around it and into place depending on the brand that you have, and just kind of fits right on there. As long as nothing comes along and pulls on it, it's not going to fall off. It does add some significant weight to it. However, it also gives you a great rubber feel, so it's real tight against gear or your shirt or whatever, so you can get a good shoulder weld with it. But it also absorbs a little bit of recoil. But they can fall off. A lot of people will use a zip tie like this to secure it into place. And this is for a left-handed shooter, otherwise you'd put your zip tie over on that side so it didn't scrape your cheek. The thing to keep in mind about these rubber pads is they come in two different sizes. So be careful when you buy one that you're buying the correct one. They work the exact same way. The larger style is for your more common type of carbine stock. However, your older style or your less common short carbine stock, again, is a little shorter. So of course it uses the smaller style. And again, it just is designed to flip over the outside and around and fall into place there. Real easy to install. I have found, being in Arizona where the weather can be kind of dry, this style can dry rot and fall off after some amount of time. So something that you want to check occasionally if you use this a lot, especially in sports shooting or any kind of active shooting. Another style of recoil absorber would be this limb saver. Now at $40 they cost a little more, but it's got this really cushy gel material. So if you're an older shooter, or you've got a sore arm or an injured arm and you really are concerned about the recoil, or if you're using a higher caliber AR that might offer more recoil than the .223, something like this might be just the ticket for you. Some of the proprietary brands like this Magpul have a unique shape that's obviously much different than these others and would require their own brand of pad. But you can see they have lots of different thicknesses and styles available for their products. Sometimes that's not an issue with this Rock River Arm proprietary stock. It's got its own pad. So an aftermarket one like this, it wouldn't line up and it just wouldn't work. So it's something you want to keep in mind. If having a rubber butt pad is important, just make sure that there is going to be one available. Or if it's a proprietary brand like this one, make sure that you've got the option available. So hopefully you found this review interesting, entertaining, and hopefully worthwhile to save you some money on a future build. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or concerns and what you may want to see in future videos. As always, thanks for watching. We'd like to thank again our friends at Tucson Guns who encourage us to make these buyer's guides and give us some of the resources to do so. They definitely know their stuff about AR-15s, so if you're building an AR-15 or if you need parts, give them a call. Thanks again for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.